The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. They'll start on the ground. Hall.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be third and about the length of the football. Young now.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
Buda Baker with a pick, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne.
Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively, they rally quickly after the broken tackle. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to third down.
This defense for the Vikings, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
Well, a tough throw there across his body. It's incomplete.
But he certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Going for it, here's Etienne.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. Watch the run. Hey, Panther 11. Panther 11.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
The Eagles at 2-6 now on the year. And they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months you know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
2nd and 10.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to go up top for the end zone.
And, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. They're going to look to throw. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And, it'll be intercepted.
It's Deontay Banks with it. And the Vikings are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've got to be breathing a little bit of a sigh of relief. The first time you throw the football winds up being picked, but fortunately for them, it does not lead to points.
Well, that tells you about team football, doesn't it? Everybody gets together. What's that term they use? Complementary football? Okay, he threw the pick. The defense got together and said, hey, let's shut them down. Let's not turn it into points. They did exactly that. Now he gets a fresh start, a clean slate.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. To throw, Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
You look at this Eagle defense.
They're right around the middle of the pack, number 15 in the NFL against the run.
I jotted down in my notes in prepping for this game that this is definitely an area we got to keep an eye on because you're talking about where they rank in stopping the run. Well, how about what they're facing? This unit loves to run the football, and they rank highly in the league in getting it done.
Yeah, power against power. Something's got to give.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 12 yards there. 1st down, Vikings.
There it is, a staple of most teams' playbooks, the angle route. A lot of times you want to take away that inside route by a back, but when they sell it like he's going to the flat, that is tough on inside linebackers. One false step, and that ball's completed.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Hall again on 2nd down.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
57 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
A 1st down throw for Young.
This pass out wide to Hall.
And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
2nd down, Young. This will be caught at the 2.
And the Vikings are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
From the 2, here's 1st and goal. They'll run with Hall.
And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown.
Breece Hall, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Xavier Gipson now from his end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Come on. Hurry. 60 Vikings. Check like 39. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous. Hawk 70. Warrior 70. Kill.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy.
There he goes, right side.
And he's going to step out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
A big play that time on the catch and run. 49 yards.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam. But notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Go check. Shoot. Watch the shoot. Check 50. Buffalo 18. Check like 39.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
All day.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. On 2nd down, a run with Etienne.
Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Check. Hey, check that. Street. Check. 19 Lions.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Vikings are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
2nd and 10 on 4-4, their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
Second down and 6 now.
A play fake. Now Young.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half, because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. Yeah, he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. They still playing soft. Y'all playing the wrong football. Check three, check three, check three.
He'll look to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
And now off to the races down the right side.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Ready. 52 blue.
Straight ahead is Hall.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap, because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9.
And they just get the play off. Now Young. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
They'll try to run with Hall.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Breece Hall
with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game.
And the Vikings go up by 2 touchdowns.
And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
at the line. This Philly offense set to go. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
In motion right, that's Collins. Now ETN to start the drive.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Josh Hines-Allen there on the stop.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Slot man moves right.
On second down, ETN once more.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
He'll let this go deep for Collins.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So instead of 4th down, 1st down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on, because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
And now an audible here into something else. Quick throw to Collins.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
A give to ETN running right.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Kenny Moore.
And the Vikings are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Boy, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Following the interception, Young.
And that one into the hands of Brown downfield.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Young on 1st down. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now here's Young. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Young is intercepted for the third time this game. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down.
Check Mike 39. Check Mike 18. Pioneer. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. Go on, D. Hey, check Mike 39.
Here's 2nd and 8. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. It's Deonte Banks with it. And the Vikings are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for Collins. That's caught inside the 20. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. In motion right, that's Collins. And now they'll audible to something else. Back to throw now on first down. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now he'll try to run with this.
And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line. 60 Bobcat.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception.
It's Deontay Banks with it. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
81 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Young. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. The Vikings send out their punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And this will do the job nicely as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
In motion right, that's Collins.
Mustang 19.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
He'll get this complete to Worthy.
And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down.
That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
A couple of 1st downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll look to throw here.
Etienne bringing in another one.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
Straight ahead, Etienne. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Check smash. Check smash. Check smash.
And the slot man goes in motion left.
Hurt. Hurt. Right there. Right there. Hurt.
That's into the hands of Worthy. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the fourth quarter.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
In motion right, that's Collins.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check. Go.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
Bro, that's some cheap ass shit there, man. That's some cheap ass shit. That's some cheap ass shit. I was standing there, right there. You ran into me. Oh, that's some crazy shit.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Good God Almighty.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Etienne will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game. But right now, if you're on the other side of the ball, you've got to match that
Pick the
aggressiveness.
wrong damn
No
defense.
points so far in this game. Moving the football, got to be that way to go against them and try and get some points on the board.
And I'm curious on the defensive side if they stay aggressive because you know they want to pitch this shutout.
Yeah, they have to be aggressive, but they also have to be smart about it as well because one mistake could turn into 6 points.
Can this Vikings D hold up one more time? 3rd and goal.
Check. 3 down. 36. 36. Check 13. Check 13. Check 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll try to run with Etienne. And trying to shake free, but Etienne cannot. The defense will stop him short. Here we go on 4th down. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Travis Etienne, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. Give to Hall running right, and he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now 2nd and 3. Young, he's going to change it up. Hall again on 2nd down. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Looking to throw, Young. Flush to his right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. They'll try to throw now. Young. He dumps this one off here to Hall. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action, but other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. Touchdown, Vikings! Breece Hall, 45 yards. And the Vikings are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Now they'll change things up. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll drop to throw.
Got a man. It's Collins, complete.
There he goes, right side.
Inside the 10.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Nico Collins,
75 yards.
and the Eagles have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
43's the mic. 43's the mic. 38. Let's go, defense. Here we go.
They'll go again with Hall. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Young here, you can see changing the play.
Young now looking to throw on 2nd down. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he will have a Viking first down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line.
And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
And some strong running. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out. I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Go ultra.
Here's a give to Bigsby. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red.
Down to an goes Young, and that should be the final act in this one.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach.
Good game, fam.
Tell me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. Charles, for this losing side, their heads are